I'm Turbo. I got a new one today, another one to do. This one's pretty cool. I like it. I like the way it looks anyway. Uh, I'll just jump right in. Uh, what I got now is the egg. The egg. The fly egg, that is. The King Kong fly egg. This is the 130. And I got the XM Free Sky receiver. I've already done some upgrades and modifications to it. For I'm not a huge fan of. They did it with the Q90 and the GT90. Let's put this little dinky, tiny little wired balance plug on there for a power input. And these are balance plugs. They're not for power. They're don't know why they keep doing that, because that was the main thing that was wrong with my GT90. It was the first thing I had to do is change that over to a JST, which is what I've done here. This solders right here to the back of the board, and that's what's amazing is the VTX wires. I don't know if you can see them or not now. But the VTX wires that come down to it, they go to the same place. They are even bigger gauge wire than these for the power. Come on. I don't know what they were thinking there, but I didn't even go through the trouble of giving it a try, because the GT90 simply wasn't getting enough power, and it ended up screwing it up. But I also moved the XM receiver. It was underneath here, in there, routed through there, which probably was fine. I don't know. It probably would have been alright, but I wanted to put it on top and stick the antenna up to where I had a good reception, for good distance anyway. And well, let's jump right in and see what's in the box, and then I'll go over the specs with you. I do like the 7075 alloy aluminum, aircraft aluminum little sides. It's pretty neat. Okay, and this is again the 130 size. They make a 100 wheelbase. That's X-ways. It's 130 millimeters from the center of this motor to the center of that motor. And I wish they would have offered this in a stretched X. That would have been really, really nifty. A 130 stretch, that would have been cool. Alright, well, let's go over what comes in the box. And you do get one extra set of props. I've got I put the dual colors on for line of sight flying, and it does come in one of these little handy dandy Tupperware case things. They're pretty handy, I guess. Keep parts in. Okay, and it comes with extra rubber bands and a prop wrench. And then here's your VTX, what color the VTX lights are. That tells you what frequency it is. And it's kind of neat, and I may put them on. I haven't decided yet. Motor protectors. Those are kind of neat. You can put those over your motors, so those crashes that we never have, motors won't get destroyed, maybe. And it comes with prop guards in case you want to, I guess, fly it indoors. 130 is a little big for indoors, I would think, and the motors are a little bigger than the 100. And then you get a 350 milliamp hour battery, 35C 2S. And it did come with this sticker. If I should I keep it? Yeah. This came around the little power wire that they put on it. That little dinky power wire. It says, because the kV of motor too high, suggest using 2S 7.4 volt battery. So I don't know. I haven't tried a 3S yet, but I may, because the ESC stack is good for 3S. The flight controller is good for 3S. I assume the motors should be. They may not be. That may be why they put that on there, the kV, you know. So don't do that at your own risk. Don't take my word for it, because I don't know. And then it comes with your handy dandy instruction booklet. Part of it's in Chinese. Part of it in English. There's the specs of the two differences there, 100 and the 130. And it does tell you, it shows you the stock PIDs, which I did. I seen the stock PIDs were like a P value is like 18. I was like, surely that's not right. So before I did anything, I jacked them way up to like 42 or something like that, 40, 42, and my rates and stuff, and I may have been too high, because the first LOS flight I did, and I just really didn't care for it too much. So I came back in and I put it back on the configurator and put it on back down. I put it above 18, but not much over 25, I think. And I'll show you where I put it. But okay, let's go over some specs on the little darling. It has a 130 millimeter wheelbase, and the flight controller is a Pico blocks, and it comes with flash with Betaflight 3.1.6, I believe, and has a 4-in-1 ESCs, 10 amp ESCs, and motors on the 130 are 1105 7000 kV. The VTX is switchable from 25 milliwatt to 100 milliwatt, and it's 16 channel, pretty much basically about what the Q90s and those had, 16 channel VTX. And the camera is an 800 TVL, though. So it should be a good camera. The props on the 130 are 2840s. The battery comes with, I just told you that, is a 350 milliamp hour. And the weight, without battery or receiver is 77.8 grams. And it comes with available receivers with it. You can get the FM 800 for Futaba, XM for FreeSky, FS RX2A for the FlySky, and DSM2 for Spectrum. It's the carbon fiber is 2.5 mil thick, and it comes with this 7075 alloy aluminum aircraft aluminum sides, and the camera is pretty much fixed. They say you can adjust it, and you might be able to. I haven't loosened these up and really tried. I may, but it looked pretty fixed to me. And it says that the ESCs support multi-shot, one-shot, and D-shot. I selected D-shot 600, and when I did so, uh, I took it off the computer and got done, and hooked a battery to it. And when I would arm it, only 2 of the motors would spin up. All 4 wouldn't spin up. So I went back and I put it back to multi-shot, tried it again, and they all 4 spun up. So I'm not sure what the deal is there. I sure would like to use D-shot. And the PID loops comes with 4 megahertz, 4 megahertz, and I put that up to 8 and 8. Has these 2 LEDs in the rear. They come, which is strange, when you roll right, the left one blinks. When you roll left, the right one blinks. But and then when you pitch forward, they both blink. And I added throttle to where they change colors when I add throttle in the arm state. I added that to it, and it does have a beeper. It is right here. That's kind of different for the King Kongs, or the Q90 and the GT90 didn't have beepers anyway, I don't think. And this flight controller, I haven't found a problem with it. Some people freaked out and changed it and everything, but like 2 diagonal spots, like here, up here, and then back here, there's nothing going through. There's no bolt hole, I guess, on that ESC board on those 2 spots. And they put this little X brace in here, that little white thing. The little X brace goes in between the flight controller and ESC board. But I haven't had a problem with it being out of level. Some of them have said that it won't stay level for them, so they can't calibrate it. But it stayed pretty level for me. And like I said, the first thing you want to do is change this to JST or XT30 or something besides a balance plug with those tiny little bitty wires. That won't work. I know it won't work for 3S. So pretty good looking quad, I think. I really like this one. It really looks neat. And I guess that's really all I can show you. I'll show you my what I did to the PIDs. Like I said, I just put them barely above 18 because I knew 18 was plenty low. You can go above that. But when I put them up to like 40 and 42, it seemed really erratic. But I did pump the rates way up there too. So I mean, it was real jumpy for me. I don't like my yaw real 100 million circles in a 1/16 of an inch. You know, I like to ease into my yaw a little bit. I like it snappy, but I like it there when I want it, not just right when I hit the stick. It just starts spinning. So it was kind of like that, and so I backed down some of the stuff. But I'll show you what I got here on Betaflight, and I'll look into the D-shot. I don't know what the deal is, why I couldn't get D-shot to work. And well, and it may work, but all the motors wouldn't spin up when I armed it. So anyway, I'll show you how I've got the Tyrannus set up and the PIDs and everything in the configurator, and then I'll take you for the little LOS flight, and I think I did a little bit of FPV too before. I don't know if you heard that thunder, but it's going to come a big rain any minute now. So I wanted to get out there and get that done first, so I got it done before I even started this part. So here we go. I'll take you to the Betaflight, and let's take a look. Oh, and here I'll give you this. Here's a picture of the stock PIDs, just so you know, and you'll see they are set pretty low. Okay, there was the stock PIDs, and here we go. Let's go to Betaflight, and I'll show you how I've got it configured up. Off to Betaflight. Alright. In horizon mode, that one motor, okay. So a fully charged battery is already saying about out. Try a little punch out maybe. 2S. 2S punch out. Uh-oh. This seemed to be a little bit more manageable. Let's try the left PV maybe. Okay. Well, let's give FPV a go before it starts raining.